We're about to make some cornbread dressing. This is the easiest way you can make it. This is perfect for a beginner. If you never made it before, I got you covered. Your family gonna be like, ooh, bring me back some more of that. Now let's start off with a sharp knife. We about to cut up and dice up some veggies. We got a couple celery stalks, some red bell pepper, some green bell pepper, and an onion. You can use half the bell pepper and half the onion, or the whole onion and the whole bell pepper. I chose to use half. Key is making them real small. You want to dice it up real fine. Now you can do whatever you want, but what I do, I dice everything up real small. I'm getting that celery diced up, make it look just like that. Got that done. Now we're moving on to the green bell pepper. Move the inside. Move most of those seeds. Slice it up. And dice it up. Just like that. Move on to the red bell pepper. Do it the same way we just did that green bell pepper. Move that inside, move those seeds, move the seeds. Slice it up. And dice it up. Just like that. We got the onion. I use half the onion, like I said. Sliced it in half and then I peeled it. Simple, easy steps. It's a little technique that I do right there. A lot of people do this. Just slice it up, slice it down the middle, and that helps create those small little pieces that we're looking for. There you go. Now, let's put those in a bowl and set it to the side. Got that done. It's time to put that fire on a medium to medium high heat. Put in a little olive oil and saute those veggies for about 5 to 6 minutes. Now, this is the perfect time for you to preheat that oven. Like I said, 350 degrees. You can do this before you start everything. You can preheat the oven before, but this is a good time to do it now. Got that done. Remove them, put them back into a bowl, set it to the side. Now we got that cornbread, that day-old cornbread. That's a 9 by 13 inch dish right there. So make enough cornbread to fill that up. Make sure you cook it the day before. You get better results that way. If you're using Jiffy Cornbread, that's about 4 boxes. It'll fill that up. All right, so make sure you break up all that cornbread to little small pieces. We don't want no chunks or nothing. We want everything broke down real good. Get both of them hands in there and break it up. Make it look just like that. See that? Now it's time to take some stuffing, some breadcrumbs, toast, whatever you want. Just make sure you break it up and put it into that mix. Use about a cup. I used about a cup of that. Put it in there. And then I'm gonna mix all that up together with that cornbread. Make sure everything get incorporated. Now it's time to add those veggies. So we add the veggies, we're gonna give it another good mix. Make sure everything get up in there. Take it through there, take it through there. And we got some cream of celery and some cream of chicken. You don't have to add that if you don't want, but I'm adding it. Give it extra flavor. Make sure you mix it in real good. So we just used a can of each, a can of cream of chicken and a can of cream of celery. We got some poultry seasoning. Use about a tablespoon of that. Now you can add a little bit in at a time. And make sure when you mix it up, you give it a taste test. If you need more, you can add more. Now we got some sage. Use about a tablespoon of that. The key is to add in a little bit at a time. Give yourself a taste test. Now we got some nothing but thyme. Add about a teaspoon of that to a tablespoon. That's a lot of cornbread, so more closer to a tablespoon. Give it a good mix. I almost forgot to add the pepper, that's right. So we're gonna add a little pepper. About a teaspoon of pepper. Mix it up real good. Now it's time to add that chicken broth. You can use homemade chicken broth, homemade chicken stock, but like I say, this recipe is for a beginner. Just about 3 to 4 cups of that. This took about 3 cups, but just add in a little bit at a time, a cup at a time, and give it a mix until it gets to that consistency that you want it at. Once you add too much of it, you can't take it out. You're gonna have to start over. All right, so that's, I add a little bit more, give it a mix. It's coming along. It's almost there. We want it a little thick and soupy. I guess that's the best analysis that I can say. I'm just like that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that right there. That's what you should be looking for too. Uh-oh, about to make a mess. Now we're gonna take that pan, 9 by 13 inch dish. In my case, I use my cast oven. I grease it up real good. Make sure you grease up your baking dish real good before you pour that mix up in there. I'm pouring it all up in there. We got the oven preheated at 350 degrees. I'm about to cover that with some aluminum foil. And I'm gonna put it in the oven. That right there took about 45 minutes to bake. The last 10 minutes I baked it uncovered for like 10 minutes. Give it that little color at the top. But make sure you stick a toothpick in the middle of it to make sure it's done. If it's too wet, it's not done. But that right there is done. Your family will love you for this. Even though they already love you, they're gonna love you even more. Make this.